everyone, my name is Becky, I have ME and this is my ME. When this goes up, I guess it will be probably New Year's Day because it takes forever to upload. It's New Year's Eve for me. I hope you all had a fantastic time, whether you celebrated by going out or whether you stayed in. I am going to lie in bed with my cat and watch a film and probably eat Christmas chocolates. That's my plan. So I have decided to do something different for the new year, for a new year video. There's a tag video going around. I was tagged by George's Journey. I've got notes here because I forget things really bad, so brain fog. My brain fog's pretty bad, so I don't want to not know what I'm talking about. So Georgina's Journey, brilliant channel. She's so cute. She's so sweet. She's got a really lovely channel. So check her out. What I'm going to do is, what happens is there are 11 questions, and when you're tagged, you do a video answering those questions, and then you tag other spoonie channels, I guess, for want of a better word, and then you tag them. I have to say, I'm losing my brain fog. You tag them in the description box, and then they go and make their own video and tag others in. And the point is for us all to find new channels, right? And that's amazing. That's just fantastic. I think this is a great idea. I really want us all to support each other because I think it's really, really important. I'll put the questions down in the description box so you don't have to sit through the video and take notes whoever I've tagged, because I can't edit because I have no laptop. So notes here. So let's just jump straight into the questions. I just want to give a quick warning. Some of these can feel a bit dark. Some of the answers, they can feel a bit they may talk about depression and stuff, but I want you to know that whatever I say is my thoughts and my feelings. They may not align with yours and how you think or how you feel. That's okay. We're all different. It's fine. But I'm okay. So don't you worry about me. So let's just jump straight into these questions. Right. Question number 1 is, what are you diagnosed with? Get ready. Okay, it's a bit of a list. We've got ME on CFS, fibromyalgia, epilepsy, IBS. I've got a type of anemia. There is a name for it, but it's so long and convoluted. I forgot it before he'd even finished the word. It's a thing. I've got fluid on my hips. I have to keep having injections and they get really painful. And there's also some other symptoms I've developed, which may be just part of the ME, may not be. So I've got to go and sort that out. Question number 2 is, what do you do at night when you can't sleep? I pretty much will just watch YouTube. That's it. I have loads of different content creators that I love. I love watching a ton of different things. And so I kind of just really lose myself in YouTube, or I'll watch a movie. I love horror movies, and I can fall asleep through them. So I do love horror movies. So number 3 is the worst side effect you've had from medication. Sorry, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat. I'll be honest with you, I've been pretty lucky when medication side effects have come in. The worst I've really had is vomiting, nausea, and that was really just a dosage issue. But apart from that, really, the only issue I've had has been a withdrawal from a medication. There was 2 in particular I had to withdraw from, and oh my god, it was the most horrendous time in my life. I can't even describe how bad it was because it was really bad, and I never want to go through that again, but I feel like I'm going to have to because one of them I had to go back on. Anyway, number 4, how has illness impacted your mental health? Significantly. I have always struggled with mental health issues from a very young age. And the reason is I've had a pretty crappy life. I had, even from a very young age, I had lots of trauma, and it's like carried on through my life, like one trauma after another. So I have struggled a lot, and I've had a lot of different mental health issues. I think a lot of the times I felt I would get over one of them and then I'd start a different one. So really, I hadn't really gotten over it. I just kind of replaced it. So I've had a lot of issues. If you want to see a proper video on that, on my mental health journey, I guess, let me know by liking the video or commenting or dropping me a message on social media or what have you. And I might do that. But it has impacted the ME specifically because at a time it struck me at a time in my life when I'd got things the way I wanted them, and I was going places and I was doing really well, and I was really happy for the first time in my life. I was really truly happy, and it all gone because of a viral infection. It all gone. I lost everything that I'd worked so hard for, and I tried. I hung on with my fingertips, and it just couldn't happen. And so really since then I felt like I've been in this pit, right? So it's like this pit, and at the very bottom of this pit is like the feelings of that I don't think I should be on this earth, and why was I even born, and all these things, and I make everyone's life crap and all that. Those feelings are at the bottom, and I feel like I'm spending my life just trying to climb up out of this pit, and I get halfway and then fall all the way back to the bottom again, and that's how I feel that I am. But I'm okay. I'm alive because of my children. That may be a weird thing to say, but I am. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here, and I know that's true. They're my everything. But yeah, if I didn't have them, I wouldn't be here. Okay, let's bring it back, shall we? Describe your social life. Cat. That's my social life, is my cat, pretty much. I don't do anything, go anywhere. My friends all jumped ship a long time ago. My one friend that I had left, we did things, she visited or whatever. She's moved away. She's actually moved by where my mum is and my brother is, and they all moved away, you see. It's like an hour away, and I don't have the money very often to go. So yeah, I think we've all had it where we've lost friends. I guess I stopped being fun. I couldn't go out for drinks anymore. I couldn't, very often couldn't meet up for lunches even, or go out to dinner or anything like that. And I would have to cancel sometimes last minute. I tried not to do that, obviously, but, so I guess I stopped being fun, and that was that. That's their journey. What can I say? So number 6 is, what's the hardest thing to do when you're flaring? Like everything. everything. Like when I'm flaring, I literally am bedridden. I can't move. I have to, my son has to help me to the bathroom. Very often I won't even eat, because I'm just too exhausted and in too much pain to even do this, So yeah, short answer is everything. 7, do you have worries for the future? Honestly, and this is hard for me to be honest, because I'm not very good at talking about feelings and things, but honestly, and again, I'm okay, so don't you worry about me. I don't see a future for me. I don't. I'm almost 40 now. I can't work. I've been doing this one video for like 10 minutes or something, and I'm so exhausted. I know I'm going to have to go straight to bed afterwards. I've tried to do different things. I've set up like a little business for myself, but you know, that isn't going too great at the minute because I've lots of different things that's happening. All I see really when I think of the future is pain, exhaustion, and bed. That's it, really. I feel like it's my job. I feel like it's my role in life, or my destiny, really, whatever, to just make sure my children have a future, make sure that they're okay, and make sure that they're happy and as healthy as can be, really. I think, you know, that's what I tell myself, I think, to kind of comfort myself. I don't know. But that's that. Number 8 is, what's your comfort food? Although I'm pretty fat, I think I'm fat mainly because I don't move a lot. I'm in bed a lot. Because I actually don't eat much. I eat like one meal a day. I do kind of snack sometimes, but I don't eat loads. And I can't eat like a big meal. I have to eat it over. I know this is going to sound ridiculous. I don't like the feeling of being full. But that being said, there are times where I do crave Cadbury's chocolate. So I would say probably Cadbury's chocolate. Yeah, probably Cadbury's chocolate. Number 9. Tell us a valuable lesson you've learnt from being sick. I've learnt that you can't rely on support from anyone. Not even your friends or family, people that you're super close to. I've learnt that people see your illness as being weak, that you're weak, and they will try and take advantage, and that you just can't trust people, basically. But on the plus side, you know, being on the positive, I guess, side, is I've learnt to appreciate the sun on my face. Even though I am as white as a ghost, I do sometimes have the sun on my face, I promise. It does happen. And I've learnt to appreciate those moments, whereas before I didn't. I would just be like, oh, sun, oh. And I think I've learnt that I'm stronger than I ever thought I could be. Had you told me at 20 that this would be my life now, I would say to you, there's no way I'd let myself get there. No way. I would die before I let myself get there. So yeah, I feel I'm stronger than I thought I was. You have to excuse the rain outside, and there's like a can out somewhere, and I think the rain's falling on it, or it's falling on something. It sounds like a can, but I don't know what it is. I'm going to have to go investigate. Number 10. Name 3 things you missed that were taken from you by your illness. Okay, just 3. All right. I guess if it has to be just 3 because it was more than 3, it's going on forever, and this video would be like 20 hours long. Okay, 3 things. So I miss housewifey things. I miss, you know, I miss being able to do vacuuming and cleaning and cooking a decent meal and washing up and, you know, doing all those kind of things. You know, having a clean home, because, you know, my house is always a mess, basically. Because I just can't, I can only do bits, and of course it just, anyway. Number 2 is my independence. I've always been fiercely independent from a very young age. You know, so, you know, I miss going to work. I miss, excuse me, being able to just go off shopping, and not have to rest for 2 weeks. I can't tell you how long it's been since I've been to a clothes shop or anything like that. It's just been a supermarket, that's it. And I miss being able to go and do those things and go and have lunches and things. And the 3rd one is my education. I really miss my education. I miss learning, even learning things that aren't in my career pathway kind of thing. I like to learn about different stuff. You know, I've tried different things. I've tried distance learning, where you can just do it at your own pace. I've tried lots of different things, workshops and things. I've tried all sorts, but I just can't. I just don't have the concentration. I don't have dexterity. I just can't do it. I can't. So I miss that. I really, really miss that. I'm sure you can tell, it breaks my heart that I can't do that. Now, number 11, for some reason I've forgotten to write down the answer, but I know the answer anyway. I know it off the top of my head. The reason I wrote down the answers was because I'm like, if I don't write down the answers, the video is going to be about 15 hours long while I waffle and forget what I'm talking about. Number 11 is, how old were you when you started experiencing symptoms? I was around 12 or 13. The fibro, that's when I believe the fibro started. I started to get a lot of pains, and that's when I started to get like headaches and things. I started getting migraines, which was unlike me because I never really got headaches. But I think maybe, I don't know, I really don't know, but it wasn't taken seriously. Nobody believed me, I think. People told me that I was attention seeking, that there was nothing wrong with me. You know, I would get, oh, you're not well again, or oh, you're always in pain, or oh, there's always something wrong with you, isn't there? You know, I used to get that all the time. So I stopped saying anything. I just stopped saying anything, and I just suffered with it. And I used to steal my grandmother's pain medication, so that I could sleep at night because the pain was so bad. And then, yeah, I didn't get diagnosed till I was like 21, 22, something like that. So yeah, I was quite young, but there we go. So anyway, feel free to check down, or I encourage you to check down into the description box to see all the great people that I'm going to link. And all of you, I hope that you join in with this because I feel like it's a really great idea. I want us all to support each other and to build each other up, and hope that, you know, we all do what we want to do on these channels, which is to reach people and educate as well at the same time, I think. And to do things for ourselves. I think that's important. You know, this is for me, and sometimes I feel selfish doing it, because I've, you know, put energy into this that maybe I could have done like some tidying up or something in the house with it, but this is for me, and I feel like it's a thing that I want to do. So I'm going to leave it at that, and please check the description box. I hope you find some great new channels, and stick with me because we're going into 2018, and I have a really good feeling it's going to be a great year. I don't know why, but I do. And so if you want to join me on my journey through this illness and life, please subscribe. It would be great to have you along. It's been great to do this video. I've really enjoyed it, and I hope you have too. Bye.